Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday message for, wow, October 1st of 2023. Hard to believe that we are already in October. So the talk title for today is The Wisdom of It's Okay. There's so many times that we get down on ourselves because we did not do something or handle something perfectly. We ruminate over it over and over in our minds, picking apart all the things we said or did so-called wrong. But what if we could look at ourselves and just be able to be okay with having done or said something that was not our highest and best? When we begin to view our thoughts and feelings differently than how we may have been looking at them, we are really being given an opportunity to move beyond them and feel the absolute wonderful, all-encompassing fullness of unconditional divine love. We all have this incredible nervous system within these bodies that are actually our own personal guidance system for letting us know when we have something deep inside of ourselves that needs some healing. When our nervous system becomes triggered, when we feel anxious, scared, jealous, fearful, whatever, it's in the state of resistance. And when it's in the state of resistance, it just means that you're shut down. And when you're shut down, it means that that part of you, which we can call the ego, is just guarding and protecting your body and energy field. It's just pushing away anything it perceives as unfamiliar, unknown, or as it perceives is a danger to you. So when that happens, this part of you is actually blocking the very healing that you are requiring at that moment from entering your field, because it perceives it as an invasion of harmful energy. And this part of us that is trying to protect us is actually doing us more harm than good at that moment. So what we need to do is let that part of ourselves know that things around us are safe, that it is safe, that no harm will come to it. We want to remember that part of our job is to remind that part of us that it is the light itself, and that we are here to rescue it from having to be on guard 24/7. One of the things we have to learn to do is to allow our nervous system to become more relaxed and more open than ever before. And the more open your nervous system becomes, the deeper healing that can be facilitated for you at any given moment in time. And there's a two-word phrase that can be used that can take the nervous system from hyper overload to being relaxed. And that phrase is, it's okay. So just using the word, it's okay, with any emotion, thoughts, or feelings that want to come up actually relaxes our nervous system. And we are able to allow the healing of everything that's related to those emotions and thoughts. By saying the words, it's okay to ourselves, it's like we are telling ourselves that we are safe, that there's nothing to fear, and that all is well. We all have that inner part of ourselves that doesn't feel safe at times. And this helps to make it safe for us to let down our guard, to take off our armor, let's say, and to let what wants to come up emotionally to come up. When we feel safe inside to just relax our body and allow whatever wants to come up emotionally, this is the healing process that we all need to do at times. It can lead to tears as an emotional release where you feel like you want to cry from the depths of your soul, or where only a tear or two fall from your eyes. Other times, the feeling of it's okay gives you courage to move past the feeling and emotions that you are having by just having it be okay to have those feelings and emotions. There is a statement that has been around for a while. The deeper you feel, the greater you heal. The deeper you feel, the greater you heal. So being okay with whatever you are thinking or feeling allows you to go deep within yourself and really look at what's going on within you at that very moment. If you are having angry, frustrated thoughts, or you are fearful or afraid, you can put your hand on your head and just say to your mind, no matter what you are angry about, no matter what you're frustrated about or worried or in fear about, it's okay. It's okay. Saying it's okay is our way of saying to the mind, I'm in charge. I won't try to change you until you are ready to change. I will let you be as you are, and I'm just going to change by giving you more loving support and encouragement. It's okay to think as you are thinking. Even if I don't like what you are thinking, it's okay. I know you are worried, concerned, angry, whatever, but I love you. I love you, mind. No matter what the mind thinks, it's okay. And by making it okay to think those thoughts, you are actually giving the mind that ability to change. Why? Because you stop judging yourself. And your mind is part of that self. You are also giving yourself permission to really look at the deeper reasons why you are thinking and feeling the way you are. The deeper you feel, the greater your healing. The more you make it okay to have the thoughts you're having, the less resistance there is to looking at why you are having those thoughts. And if you're having feelings that you don't like, then you can just go to your heart and do the same thing. The heart is the entry point into the entire emotional body. So we say to the heart, to the emotional body, it's okay. Even if you wish you weren't feeling what you are feeling, just tell yourself it's okay. So even if you make up conclusions and stories about yourself that are demeaning to you because you are feeling what you are feeling, suggest that you're not being the highest vibration you know you can be. Just tell yourself it's okay. Even if you feel stuck or unsure of how to move forward after something happens or how to course correct your reality about where to go or what to do, just tell yourself right now, it's okay. It's okay if it seems like everyone in the world is happy and energized and you just don't feel that way right now. It's okay that you don't have passion or energy that you used to have. It's okay that you don't feel the way you used to. When we keep telling ourselves it's okay, no matter what is going on around us, we free ourselves to go within to find that place where those feelings are. And then we are making it okay to look at those deeper feelings to help them heal. Part of what we need to remember is that there's a certain amount of time that we must spend with every emotion in order to learn what it's here to teach us and to receive what it's here to offer us. And literally, the minute, the second that we spend enough time with a certain emotion, it integrates in our being. And we really don't know how many moments it takes us to get all of that, whatever event is here to teach us, to take it all in. You, through your emotions, and the moment you spend enough time, whatever that time is, it's like a little bubble that pops and the emotion just disappears. I had that happen to me many years ago. An event happened, and I spent about 6 weeks crying, sobbing deep within me over that event. It hit me at such a deep level, it's impossible to explain it. Night after night, I would cry and deeply sob because of what happened. Then one night, while I was in the midst of doing again, all of a sudden it was just over. It was as if something had popped and all the emotions were gone. No feeling whatsoever about the event remained. And that moment, I felt free emotionally. I felt light as a feather. I felt joy as I had not felt it before. And I could not bring up any of the previous emotions at all. It was complete, it was over. And sometimes when we make it okay to have these feelings, you may think it will take forever to have them complete. And yet, if you just keep telling yourself it's okay, you might find that you only need to spend just 90 seconds with the specific emotion before it just completely disappears forever. So, this is why it's so important to just be okay to feel what we feel if we just take the time to feel our feelings. The beautiful thing about this is once you've taken the time to make it okay to have those thoughts or feelings, they integrate and you don't have to revisit any of those thoughts or feelings again. They're just done. So if we can just allow fear to do what fear does, if we can allow sadness to do what sadness does, if we can allow jealousy to do what jealousy does, or we can let resentment do what resentment does, or we can let the blame, shame, and judgment do what they do, you have another step up to another level of the process of becoming the fullness of the light that you came to here on earth to be. And as we become more aware of this, we become more understanding that the light cannot be touched by any emotion because the light cannot be pulled down to any negative emotion. If we can allow ourselves to be a little frustrated, a little disgruntled, a little confused, lonely, agitated, whatever, and we can just say it's okay, then we are actually allowing more of the fullness of the light to come into our lives and do more of the transformation process within us. One of our jobs is to prove to ourselves that we are the light that cannot be affected by anything. And in order to do that, we have to say to ourselves, I am the light that welcomes everything, and everything is okay. Nothing pulls your light down or is affecting your vibration. Vibration has to do with your relationship to what you're feeling. So vibration is more about the conclusions you draw from the feeling you're having. Your vibration gets affected if you begin to judge yourself for having the thoughts and feelings you're having. A high vibrational person would just feel negative feelings and just say, it's okay, without any connection to those feelings. They would feel the love that comes in to them from source. And they would take that love to those thoughts or feelings. Once again, our job is to prove to ourselves that we are the light that cannot be affected by anything. So saying to ourselves over and over again, I am the light that welcomes everything, excuse me, is what it takes to move more easily into that space of truly being the light itself. Ultimately, our job in these bodies is threefold. One is to always use our choices to align with the options of our highest ethics and values as often as we can. Second is to be totally honest about your experiences, even when the honesty of your experience is to say, if someone asks you how you're doing and you're not having a good day, you say, I'm not really having a good day. And our third responsibility in these bodies is to remind ourselves that things are only going to get better, which they will, as we continue on this path. So just remember, it's okay. and allow your body and being to flow back into the light of Source. And with that, Source heals everything. Thank you so much for listening to this talk today. God bless each and every one of you. And I want to thank you all for just being a part of our beautiful Unity Clear Lake Center. God bless each and every one of you. Namaste. Have a beautiful week.